This is the American factory where soft materials, protective layers, and precision engineering come together to build the gloves trusted in front of the goal. Before a single glove is made, American workers prepare the exact materials that will decide grip, comfort, and protection. At the cutting station, thick latex is shaped into the palm surface that will one day stop powerful shots. Nearby, fabric panels are cut for the glove body, creating the structure that will hold everything together under pressure. Piece by piece, the palm, backhand, fingers, and straps are sorted into the exact layout of a future goalkeeper glove. Inner lining and support layers are added, because great grip means little if the glove does not feel right on the hand. The first seams are stitched together, and for the first time the glove begins to rise from flat material into real form. As the finger stalls and thumb are assembled, the glove starts looking less like parts and more like protection. Then the finger support system is inserted, adding the hidden reinforcement that helps the glove resist force and bend with control. Now the latex palm is bonded into place, creating the exact surface that will decide whether the ball sticks or slips. A pressure press locks the palm firmly to the glove body, because this connection must survive real impact. Excess material is trimmed away, leaving behind the clean seams and sharp edges of a serious piece of sports gear. Padding is added to the backhand, building the protection goalkeepers rely on when punches and blocks matter most. Wrist straps come next, because secure closure is what turns a glove from wearable gear into something dependable. The latex palm receives its final surface treatment, shaping the grip texture that players will feel in the very first save. Logos and graphics are applied with precision, giving the glove its visual identity without sacrificing performance. Heat setting stabilizes the glove, locking together the bonding, padding, and printed finish into one final structure. As the gloves rest on drying racks, the factory gives the materials time to become something match-ready. Warm from the process, each glove is shaped by hand, refining the fingers, palm curve, and overall form. Before testing begins, workers flex the gloves by hand to feel whether the movement matches the design. Under inspection lights, every glove is examined carefully, because one weak stitch or uneven palm can ruin the whole product. Seam by seam, technicians check the build quality, looking for the tiny flaws most people would never notice. Then the grip test begins, and now the latex must prove it can hold the ball under real pressure. Impact testing pushes the glove's protection systems, showing whether the backhand and fingers can handle force the way they should. Flex testing opens and closes the glove again and again, proving whether it can move naturally without falling apart. Only the gloves that pass every check receive their approval tags and move one step closer to the field. In packaging, the finished gloves are arranged carefully, because presentation matters when the product already feels premium. Sleeves, tags, and retail packs are added, preparing the gloves for the journey from factory floor to the goalkeeper's hands. Forklifts move the finished cartons across the warehouse, carrying grip, protection, and craftsmanship toward the outside world. At the loading dock, the last factory hands let go, and the gloves begin the next stage of their story. The truck leaves the American factory carrying gloves built to catch, protect, and perform under pressure. Across highways and distribution routes, these gloves travel closer to the players who will finally put them to the test. In the sporting goods store, the gloves hang on display, hiding all the engineering that made them feel special. A customer picks them up and squeezes the palm, and now everything comes down to first impression. Then the gloves reach the training field, where factory precision must finally face real football. A goalkeeper straps them on, and suddenly every stitch, layer, and support insert has a purpose. The ball crashes into the latex palm, and in that split second the entire manufacturing process proves whether it was worth it. Catch after catch, punch after punch, the gloves show exactly why each factory step had to be done right. Even indoors under fast reflex drills, the same gloves keep responding the way they were engineered to respond. From raw latex sheets to the moment of the save, this is how an American factory turns materials into trust.